Hey guys, welcome back. So today we are on the floor. We're going to be hanging out. I'll be talking about my current favorites, whether it's movies, shows, music, food. I will be covering a lot of topics. It will all be time-stamped down below, so if you guys want to see just the movie part, I'll have it linked all down below so you guys can fast forward if you would like to. But anyways, let's just get into this. The first category that I want to start with is shows. I will have previews on this side right here so you guys can check it out. This little trailer for you without me ruining it. The first show that I want to mention is Blackish. I feel like I'm late to the game with this show, but it is by far my boyfriend and I, like, our favorite show to watch right now. Every time, like, before we go to bed, we watch at least 1 or 2 episodes. It is just a funny show. Like, every episode makes him and I laugh, and if you enjoy family comedy, you're going to really enjoy this show. How I found out about Blackish was that I was watching Grownish, and a lot of you guys suggested me to watch Blackish because Grownish is a, like, spin-off of the Blackish show. So I really thank you guys a lot for the recommendation because this show is by far my favorite right now. Next show is on Netflix. It's a Netflix original and it's called The Order, and this show is about magic, it's about werewolves, and I am not into any of that stuff, trust me. Like werewolves and all that stuff, it's kind of like a turn off for me. But I got so intrigued by the storyline. It's about this kid that goes to college and he is trying to, I guess, get revenge on his father. And you see that right in the pilot. And everything goes crazy from there. Again, it is horror, but not really. It's more of like sci-fi. But if you are into werewolves and you're into magic, I would definitely give it a try if I was you. I, again, am not into that kind of category, but it was such a good show. I am waiting for season 2. I just finished season 1 last week, and the way it ended was like a twist. So I love when shows end in a twist and then they come back with another season. Those are the best. And the last show that I can recommend my horror fans, if you are not into horror, I advise you not to watch this because it is scary. And the show is called Nancy Drew. Yes, it is like kind of the Nancy Drew novels, but not really. So it has a twist on it. It does have ghosts. If you are not into ghosts, you will still like the storyline because it's a huge mystery. I mean, it's Nancy Drew. She's all about mystery. I watched it on the CW website for free. You don't have to really pay for this. There is commercials, but it's free. It is such an awesome show, you guys. If you are really into horror, it kind of like scared me. Like, I can't watch it at night that much because I have this thing with ghosts that have like long hair, like kind of like The Ring. Like, I'm terrified. Like, just even me talking about it with me being alone right now, I'm just like, I shouldn't even be saying that movie. But anyways, definitely give Nancy Drew a try. It's mostly about her trying to solve this mystery of a girl that died in the parking lot all of a sudden. She was like eating a salad and then she died. So she's just trying to figure out what happened with that, which that leads to another rabbit hole, and it's just a big giant mystery. I will have a link down below so you guys can go click it and just start watching it from the pilot. If you cannot find the CW website, if you have like hard time finding it, it'll be down there. Now let's get into movies. So with movies, again, you guys, I'm into horror. Most of the movies that I'm going to mention, which is only 3, they are horror. So the first movie that I want to mention is called Sweetheart. That movie is by far my favorite movie as of right now. It's about a girl that's stranded on an island, and the island is very small. She's by herself. She doesn't know what to do. It's not much talking in the movie, but it still keeps you intrigued. It's like, what's gonna happen? Like, what would you do in that aspect? That's what I kept thinking. It's like, what would I do if I was stuck on an island that was like literally only 3 to 4 miles long? It's a really good movie. It's got a huge mystery in it, and you just keep wondering on how does she get to that island? What happened? Is she gonna survive? Like, it's awesome, and the ending is incredible as well. Again, if you like horror, check it out. It is on Netflix. Good, I've already watched it like 3 times, but Trust me, you will not be disappointed if you are a horror fan. Second movie is a movie that I forgot about and I decided to watch it again. I watched it on Tubi TV because it was free, and then I just noticed it was on Netflix as well, and that is called What Lies Beneath with Michelle Pfeiffer. Huge classic. The movie came out over 20 years ago. How it goes is, without me giving too much, it's just a wife that is really sad because her daughter got accepted to a college where she went to go live in the dorm room, and she was just really upset, and the mom felt alone because that was her only child. And you know, you just later on things start happening in the house and you don't disappointed. And for the last movie that I want to recommend that I'm loving right now is a movie called Gone. It is just about her trying to find her sister. Her sister got like kidnapped, so she goes on this huge goose chase to find out where her sister is, what happened to her sister, and you know, the ending will not disappoint you as well. I hate when horror movies have terrible endings, that's why I'm saying that. I think there's more than a handful of horror movies that have crappy endings. This one does not, so that's why I keep saying like about the endings, because I hate watching a whole movie, liking the whole movie except for the ending. Am I the only one that's like that? Like when endings are bad, I feel like it just ruined the whole entire movie. But anyways, without me giving out too much, Gone is a really good movie. It's only on Hulu, Pluto, any of those apps. I've only found it on Hulu. So if you have Hulu, check it out. Maybe if you guys have like Amazon Prime, like that kind of system, whatever, you can search Gone through there. Maybe you'll get lucky, but definitely check that movie out. Next category is food, and I have been eating 3 things. Well, I would say one thing lately, and the other 2 things are just like my snacks right now. But the first thing is I have been loving and obsessed with vegetable soup. Ever since like the winter hit, I have been making vegetable soup endlessly, like kale, sweet potatoes, like as many vegetables as I could fit in that one big pot. That's what I've been doing, and that's what I've been eating, and it's just so convenient. It's so convenient to take the leftovers to work, so convenient to just warm up the next day. Vegetable soup has been my go-to meal lately. Maybe one day I will do a video for you guys because it is super cheap as well. The next food item that I'm loving is grapes. I only like the red seedless grapes. I'm not a fan of the green ones. Lately, grapes have been cheap in my area. I do not buy them all the time, but they've been 50 cents a pound, which is cheap because a couple months back they were $2.99 a pound, and usually they stay at that price. So if they're 50 cents a pound, I'm gonna get some. So those are like my go-to snack when I'm editing. I just wash them, put them on the side, and just edit and snack on. And the last food item that I want to mention is not the healthiest, but it's delicious. And that is the, I mean, they're all gone, but that is the Sour Patch Kids tropical blend. They have passion fruit, tropical twist, pineapple, and paradise punch. So I'm not buying a bunch of bags because, I mean, the dentist would kill me. And I can't eat too many of these because I do get sick. But I have an obsession with gummies. And when I became vegan, it's really hard to find vegan gummies, especially in my area. So one day I just decided to Google like vegan gummies around me, and these popped up, and I looked at the ingredients and there's no gelatin, and I was just like, yes, I can have Sour Patch Kids. So this flavor has been my go-to flavor. My boyfriend and I used to always have the watermelon ones, just watermelon. And now I will take these over the watermelon ones because, I mean, I love anything tropical. My favorite fruit is a mango. So when it comes to tropical flavors, I will buy it. And with them just being vegan, like that's a huge plus. And the serving size is really sad because these are like chips. One is never enough. The serving size is 12 pieces. And I'm like, damn it. I mean, 12 pieces is not that bad, but it's like, I want more than 12. But I did share this bag, so I wasn't being greedy. I shared it with my boyfriend's family. The kids, I mean, the kids had a little like sour face, and I don't think they really liked them. But us adults, including like his brother-in-law, his sister, me, him, we basically killed the bag, as you guys could tell. But I did want to mention these because they are so good. I'll try to link them down below. I don't know if they're limited edition with this tropical blend, but I've never seen this before. And I really hope it's not limited edition because I would like to keep buying these once in a great while. I'm not gonna keep eating them because I do have to start working out again, and eating like this kind of sugar is just, it's not that good for you. The next category is music, one of my favorites. I live on music like it is food. So I'm always switching up my genres I'm listening to. Again, I have my Spotify link down below. If you guys want to check out what I always listen to, it's there. And I will tell you each playlist that these songs are in. There's only 2 songs I want to mention, and then like another playlist that I added. So I did make a new playlist. Lately I've been venturing out into newer genres, and the new genre that I've gotten into is bossa nova. It's kind of like a classic, I don't know how you want to call it. It's very classy music. I find it very vintage yet elegant, and I don't know, well put together. I love that genre. I made a whole playlist on my Spotify of it, and I usually listen to it either like at nighttime or when I'm cleaning. Even with me getting ready, I will listen to it as well. So if you haven't heard of bossa nova, definitely give it a try. I'll have it linked down below. The next artist / song that I am loving is by Lolo Zouai. I think that's how you say it. But she is an amazing singer, songwriter. She's very young and she's new to like the music industry. But the song that I'm loving right now, I'm looking down because I can't remember the name. It's called Highs Highs to Lows Lows. It is an awesome song. She also speaks French, so she's also mixes her music into English and French, which I love. I love when songs have different languages in one. It's just, I don't know, I find it adds a little bit of character to the song. This song is very R&B hip hop kind of vibe, yet relaxing. It's got a good beat. She's got a beautiful voice. So I love new music, whether it's from celebrities, like supporting other artists. Like I always have my ears open for new music. So that's one of the artists you guys should check out. She's under my R&B section all the way down because I just added her in there. So if you haven't heard her songs, definitely check her out. The next song I want to mention is the Kata's Friends. The things that they're saying, if you don't just listen to the beat, if you listen to actually what they're saying, you can definitely learn a few things. My boyfriend got me into this, so I have to give him credit or he will kill me if he sees this video. If you listen to the lyrics, like forget about the beat, forget about the melody, just listen to the lyrics. Just even read them. It made me think like, were they in my head? Because that's like how I think when I think of friends. Even though I don't really have any friends, but I do consider my family my friends. But not me to get too deep into this, but that song really hit me, and I was like, this is such a beautiful song. If you have people that you look up to that aren't your family members, but you consider them your family members, you know what I'm saying? Like you got those friends that are like family and like long lost family, that song is, that's kind of like what that song's about. But if you guys are looking for something to listen to, I highly recommend the Kata's album. I know I am late to the game on it. I know it came out a couple of years back, but I've been listening to that album on repeat, like every song. I love it. Again, that album is under my rap playlist in my Spotify, so if you want to check it out, it's under there. The next category is health. I only have one thing that I want to mention when it comes to health, but I want to say that I am going to start incorporating more workouts. Just me being healthier. I've kind of slacked off this winter. My boyfriend and I are trying our best to work out and do the right thing. So with that being said, he introduced me to Omega vegan vitamins because we definitely were lacking omega. He has different kind. He has a different brand. I can't take pills. I have giant tonsils. No, I'm not removing them. I have talked to 2 specialists and they already told me that if they're not bothering me, if I'm not getting sick a lot, don't take them out. I'm not going to take them out because I don't get sick. Like I get sick once a year, so I don't find it that serious. But I do want to say that swallowing pills is difficult for me. They always get stuck, and I'm talking like these things are like 2 big golf balls. I'm not going to show you guys because it's nasty. We did a lot of research and we found these Omega 3679 gummies. They are vegan, omega, so I'm gonna put that out there. Omega is usually not vegan. It's usually made with like fish oil and stuff. These are vegan. So this company is called Mary Ruth's. I love this company. This is not sponsored. Nothing in this video is sponsored. I just think it's an awesome company because most of her stuff is either sprays, like all her vitamins are usually like sprays, gummies, and they are vegan. So when it comes to this, they are delicious. Like, I'm gonna show you guys what they look like, and they smell so good. Like, they smell like I want to say like peach rings. If you guys ever had a peach ring, that's what they smell like. And again, like I told you before, I have a gummy obsession. So you're supposed to take 4 a day. It says all the things over here. It's got omega-3, omega-7. This is how they look. I don't know if you guys can actually see them. They are very gummy like. They are so good. I already took them this morning. I take them every morning with my B12. It's from this brand as well. And this one, yeah, most of their gummies are sugar free. So keep that in mind as well. If you are diabetic, you can have these because they're sugar free. And if you are struggling with swallowing pills, or if you are struggling to give your kids vitamins, and if they are vegan, even if they're not vegan, give these a try, you guys. These are for kids as well. They're for adults and kids. Ages 12 and under can take 1 to 2 gummies per day as recommended by a physician or healthcare professional. So I will have these linked down below along with the B12 ones, but I have definitely seen a difference. My skin is less dry, and it's just, I definitely needed this, so I thank my boyfriend for researching for me and finally finding me some omega gummies because I was not about to take pills. The next category is clothes. I do not purchase clothes, so I only have 2 things to mention. I had a gift card from Christmas to Old Navy from my boyfriend's mom. I love her so much for that. But I am loving Old Navy's tank tops. I'm wearing one right now, if you guys can actually see. I will show you the other colors that I got. So I got 3 tank tops for $4 in January, and I snatched neutral colors because those are the ones that always sold out first. But I will show you the other colors I got. It's so hard for me to like show you guys while I'm sitting down. But anyways, I got black, which is the one I'm wearing now. I got a white one. I'm a size medium in all of them, and these are very loose fitting yet form fitting, if that makes any sense. They're not tight, and that's what I like. I don't like wearing tight clothes. Like, well, I like my jeans tight, but not my shirts. And then this is the neutral, like nude color. Kind of matches my walls, but it's like a sand color, oatmeal, I guess you want to say. The price will probably be up. It won't be as what I paid because again, they did have a little sale once when Christmas ended. But having like these kind of tank tops, like the wife beater ones with this like thicker strap, is so much easier for me because I know a little TMI, but I do have a bigger chest. So when I was wearing like the little spaghetti strap tank tops, it wasn't giving me any coverage. It was making like everything show, and I hate that. So I ventured out into wife beaters, and I seen those, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna give them a try. I ordered them online the minute they came in, and they were just so form-fitting, and I love how comfy they are, and I just love the fact that it doesn't show much, and even it hides like your bra straps, as you guys can tell. Like my bra straps there, and it hides it. You can bring this in more if you want. I love how comfortable the feel is. I do not dry them. I always hang them to dry. Those are like my new favorite clothing items to wear. I wear them with like my cardigan, as you guys seen in the beginning of the video, or I'll wear them with like a jean jacket, and they're just so versatile. So I'll have them linked down below if you guys want to check them out. The next clothing item, well, the last clothing item I want to mention is something that you guys have been asking me about, and I never really talked about them, but that is the kind of bras that I wear. Are not Victoria's Secret. I honestly hate Victoria's Secret. I shouldn't say hate. Despise. I despise Victoria's Secret because of how much the bras are. I used to be that person to go in there and buy a bunch of them. Why did I spend that much money on one bra when I could have spent $15 on one bra? And it's actually $14.99 if you want to be exact. And it's the same exact material as the body bra from Victoria's Secret. I think it's called Body. They have no padding. I am not a fan of padding. My size is a 36C, so I kind of already have a bigger chest. I'm trying to make it look smaller because I'm not a fan of my big chest area. I used to be a 38 double D, but I did lose a lot of weight when I went vegan. So I'm stuck at 36C. I want to bring it down a little bit, but I'm working on it, you guys. But I want to say that these Target bras are amazing. I actually have them in 3 colors, white and black. Again, sticking with the neutrals. These are the only bras I own. I only own 3. So I don't dry any of these along with me washing them on a gentle or hand wash cycle. I just want to say that if you guys are looking for a new bra that is not expensive, check out Target bras. So I'm sticking with my Target bras. I will have them linked down below. Next category is cosmetics. So I have switched up my makeup routine and I've been a little bit more simpler now. Even though I was simpler before, I am more simpler now. And I'm trying to do things the cheaper way. The one thing that I wanted to get was an eyebrow pencil that was vegan. I did do my research and I found this brand on Amazon. It's called Chella, I think that's how you say it. And they set these little, I don't know if you guys can see it, these little pencils here. It comes with a spoolie, and if you open this side, it comes with the little eyebrow pencil that you just, you know, move up. I did have an Ulta one, but it wasn't vegan, so I was waiting for that one to be gone so I can purchase a new one. I've had this one for a couple months now. I actually filled in my eyebrows today with it. I just fill in like the arch, the little areas that look very sparse. That's what I fill it in with. The color that I have is Luscious Light Brown. I like to keep my eyebrows light. I know my hair is black. That's because I dye it. I never dyed and never will dye my eyebrows. My eyebrows are still my natural hair color, so I went with my natural hair color, which is a light brown. I have it linked down below. So far, I like it, and I'm not a huge makeup fan. I barely wear makeup. I do not wear makeup every day, only when I'm on camera, like once in a while. Sometimes I don't because I'm too lazy, but I really like this pencil for now until I find something better. The next thing I want to mention, I'll mention the things inside, but I want to mention this eyeshadow holder. So this eyeshadow holder is from Elate Cosmetics. It's 100% bamboo. When you open it, it does have this like clear, like thick plastic part here. Now it's starting to sound like an ASMR video. It's all magnet here. So the reason why I went with this, they do have bamboo ones on Amazon, which I'll link them down below. The only problem with that is that they only had ones that had 2 for eyeshadows, and I like having 3. A lighter shade, a neutral, and then a darker. It was around $20 and I love it, and it's travel friendly. They do not move around, as you guys can tell, and I've already dropped this a couple times and so far nothing. We're pretty good with that. Now let's talk about the eyeshadows and stuff inside. Again, like I said, I have a light, a medium, a dark, and a setting powder. I feel like I could do without the setting powder when this is done. I feel like I can like quit using setting powder because I just really don't care anymore. But I must say that Elate didn't have the colors that I wanted. They do sell eyeshadow, but I am a neutral girl and they were sold out and I didn't want to wait. So I went on to ColourPop, and ColourPop is vegan friendly. Their eyeshadows are. I googled it. I'm not a makeup guru, you guys, so I really don't know what I'm doing right now. This one's called Hear Me Out, and this brown shade is called Wake Up Call. And the darker one is called Cloud 9. This setting powder, ooh, it's kind of hard to take out. The setting powder is in Fair 18C3. And that's it. That's all I use for my makeup. I don't use anything else, and I have like a lip gloss that I'm using. But these 3 items, this is what I take when I went to California, this is what I took. So this is a really awesome way to make your own palette, because I was always purchasing palettes where I wasn't using like 3 of the colors, only 2 out of like 5. And I'm like, wait, the other ones are going to waste. So I decided to create my own, save some cash, and when these run out, then I will just repurchase more neutral colors. So this is the simplest way where I can keep things more of my style instead of me just going out to the store and, you know, purchasing a palette that I'm probably not going to use all the colors. So next category is house stuff. Even though I am moving out soon and I have gotten rid of mostly everything in my house, but I have purchased 3 things that I love and that I will be taking with me to our new apartment. So the first thing I want to mention is my new silverware holder. I had a Dollar Tree silverware holder for the longest time because I was being super frugal when I moved in here. I just had enough with it, and it was also broke already, but I taped it and I was like, why am I being so frugal? Let me go out and buy a real silverware holder. So I love that one. It's gonna come with me when we move because my boyfriend also has a Dollar Tree silverware holder, and I already told him that this one's better, so it's time to get rid of the Dollar Tree one. The next thing that I purchased was a new trash can. I will have a link down below. It was a little pricey, but I wanted a trash can that had a lock. Yes, we are eventually going to get a cat. Eventually, when we get a house, we're gonna get a dog. So I wanted a trash can that was going to be durable and it had a lock on it. And that's what this one has. It also has a footstool, so we don't have to touch anything. We don't have to lift up the little lid, and I don't know, I love it. And the best thing about it is when you push the foot part, when the thing comes down, it doesn't slam. It goes down like really, really, really slow, very quietly, like those quiet toilet covers, or toilet seats, I should say. I really love that trash can. This is when you know you're an adult, when you are so happy that you purchase a decent trash can. And the last thing for the house is my Dyson V8. I love this vacuum. I literally vacuum every day, even though it's just me here most of the time. I'm amazed. Like, I bought it back in January and I kept the receipt because I didn't know if I was gonna like it or not. I am obsessed with it, and my boyfriend, I found him a couple times vacuuming too with it, and he's like, this vacuum's pretty good. Can I borrow it? I did bring the vacuum to his house so he can use it for his apartment. So I am loving the vacuum. I'm happy I got the Dyson. I wish I would have got it before. And the last category I want to mention is just a few random items that I'm loving, and I didn't know what category to put them in. So recently I have been noticing my eyesight has been getting worse. I used to wear glasses, not every day, but most of the time when I'm reading, when I'm on the computer. Back in high school, I had prescription glasses. So I decided, again, not to be cheap. I made an appointment last month for my eyes, and they did come to the conclusion that I am farsighted and my left eye is worse than my right. And the whole appointment, the glasses, I spent like around $400, and these are the glasses that I got. I do not wear them in videos because I don't have to, but even this is why I don't wear them in videos too, because you can see like the light and stuff. It's pretty annoying. But these are how they look. I absolutely love them. The brand is Calvin Klein. You guys know I'm not a big fan of like big brand names. I did ask them if they could take like the Calvin Klein logo off the little things here, because I like the style. And they looked at me like I was crazy. They're like, those have to stay on there. We can't do that. I'm like, damn. But anyways, I love the glasses. I feel like I can see better when I'm reading, when I'm editing. I don't get much headaches. It does have like a little blue light filter on it, so it protects my eyes from that. And it has anti-glare. I feel like I just, invested in my eyes. So sometimes spending a lot of money on little things like this is worth it. Another random item that I want to mention is this lotion. If you guys can see it, it's the hemp lotion right here. And this one smells like sweet pineapple and honey lemon. A lot of people are getting confused when I posted this. People are like, wait, aren't you vegan? I am vegan. This is vegan, you guys. A lot of people seen the word honey and they thought that there was honey in here. No, it's a honey melon. So a honey melon is either the orange or the green ones. I used to think the same back then. I used to thought honey melons were like honey on melon, but no, it's an actual melon, you guys. It smells like gummies, honestly. Fruit gummies, pineapple melon gummies, that's what it smells like. The reason why I bought this is because, and I got the travel size to try it out first, but my legs and my hands, and with this winter that just passed, it's been brutal for me and my boyfriend. Our skin was really dry, so I purchased this, even though it doesn't look like I've been using very little, every now and then, and it just heals my dry skin instantly. It leaves no greasy feeling. It leaves you smelling like you put perfume on. I just love the fact that it's vegan and it's not greasy, so I am definitely in love. And the last thing I want to show you is probably the most randomest things, but I should have added it in the clothes section, but I feel like socks isn't clothes. But anyways, this is what I'm talking about. I don't know if you guys can see. but it's the No Show socks. They do kind of like match my skin color, but it's a nude like tan color. They have different colors, you guys. I'll take it off my foot to actually show you. They come like this. They look like little tiny ballerina socks, and they're just so cute. The reason why I purchased these little socks was the fact that I was sick of my socks, my other main socks, showing when I wear leggings with my Adidas's. My Adidas's are low, and I love those sneakers. I'm not giving them up until they break. Those are the sneakers I work out in, and I wanted a pair of socks that don't show. And ankle socks, I'm not a fan of ankle socks. They still show. Even though it's an ankle sock, they still show. So these are kind of, they act like slippers, and they have like a little rubber band inside. They're non-slip. These socks do not fall off, you guys. Like, I kid you not, they do not fall. No matter how many times like I run around in them without shoes or with shoes, they don't fall off. They're comfy. I wear them sometimes over 8 hours, and they're still doing their thing. So I will have these linked down below. I did purchase them off of Amazon. I know a lot of you guys are saying that you've purchased some of these kind of socks, similar ones, and they always fall off or they're too tight. Maybe give this brand a try. I don't know the brand because it doesn't have it on here, and I'm sorry if they look dirty. I've been wearing them today. But I do have like 4 pairs of these, and I love them. But there you guys have it. Those are all of the things that I am loving as of right now. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will catch you in the next one.